Now, I was about to say, I have a poem that I would like to recite to you guys before I go into telling you who I am. Is that okay?
That's okay.
My poem is entitled, Today the Smile is Real. Now, the lady sitting behind me probably saying, all that girl do is laugh and play. What you mean to smile? But they have no idea what I'm talking about. I faked my smile for so long. I sang the same old song. I laughed with you, and you did the same. I appeared to be happy and free. The truth is, I was bleeding eternally. Blended with the crowds from day to day, trying to smile, but it was trapped away. That little girl scorned with fire as a kid, constantly reminded me of what I did. Liberation came actually while the chains held me bound. These living, breathing women, guess what? They all made the same sound. That's it. Let me hear you say it. That's what it feels like, being free. It was when I screamed out that I suddenly realized that I was brokenhearted and I was free. I knew what it felt like. The smile of my youth returned like riding a bike. Today, if you see me smiling, the smile is real. Today, guess what? My heart actually feels. Today, I own my smile because it's mine.
All right.
My name is Jessica, and I was sentenced to 15 years at LCIW, where I served 12 years. And let me tell you something, my sacred wellness didn't start here, it started there. See, that's why I came in teaching drama, but what she didn't know, and Miss Kathy, what they didn't know was sitting in that circle and pouring out our hearts and everything that went on in that room, stayed in that room, that was sacred, y'all. That was so sacred. I remember when I first went to LCIW and I wanted to be in the choir, I wanted to be a part of something. Miss Carol put me next to Consuela. And if y'all know Consuela, y'all know she could sing, but I had tried out, but I didn't think I sounded like her, so I'm like, why she put me next to Consuela and Sandra Spar? I don't know. And so it was, I had to ask, I said, Miss Carol, well, I don't sound like them, why you put me on there? She said, girl, you doubt yourself, but it's to project your voice. And I was like, oh, okay, because I could sing then. And so that was sacred for me, guys. My best friend, Ivy, she was my best friend in there. She was my best friend out here. I told her one time we were sitting down eating. She was feeding me, by the way, like all the time. She cooked, cleaned, everything. I was spoiled. And I told her, I said, girl, I had a dream. And guess what my dream was? We were at home, and you was taking care of me, and I was living with you.
And your children.
And my children. I only had 2 at the time. I got 3 now. Guess what happened? For a short period of time, I was living with Ivy. She was taking care of me and all my children. To me, that's sacred.
Yes.
Cassandra Levert, really, Laura Davis that's sitting up here. We were roommates, and I'm not even gonna lie. When I went into the room, everybody was saying, "Oh, she gonna do this, and she gonna be like this, and she wouldn't hurt a fly." She did everything for me. You see, I entered the system as a kid, and I was so hurt and I was so distraught, but God had it to where each of these women that had missed something in their life was able to pour in mine. And so she cooked for me, she did my laundry, and they said, well, who laundry basket you get? Oh, that's for Jessie, that's for my roommate. They were like, Laverne doing a... Girl, I had God favor over me, y'all just don't understand.
Yeah,
you know, Michelle, when I was able to play your daughter-in-law in the drama skit, that was so liberating for me because I had to sit with Michelle, I had to learn how her son was, I had to do all these things to fit into this role that was sacred. Oftentimes we go through life and we don't realize like the impact that we leave on people. We don't realize like the words that we say or what we may do. Sandra Faye right here, guess what? A big baby, y'all. A big baby. I can remember times when we would sit down in Libra Day room and, you know, she's loud, which can be intimidating, but ain't gonna hurt a fly, ain't gonna hurt a fly. And I can remember her sharing some things with me, and guess what? That was sacred. So as I go through my journey and as I live life, and as I pour into my own children, I was always taught that what you do, you will receive. So while I was in there, I would go to these different schools and I would talk to these kids and the youth would come in and I would speak to these kids because I held on to the fact that somebody was doing that for mine. And so I still live by that today. Those are sacred moments for me. And even though I was bound with the walls and all that, I refuse to let my spirit be that way. So I want to leave you with this. Sacred is who you are, is what you are, and guess what, y'all? Today, this smile is real.
All right.